Hello, today I would like to present about the event that can blow up your mind. I am William Wu from second year Bachelor in New Media Communications major. Very nice to meet you all. First of all, I would like to explain the concept of the event. In Myanmar, now we are fighting for the democracy against the military junta. So Myanmar's LGBTIQ community is also the part of the Spring Revolution. So this event is to celebrate the resilience and humanity of Myanmar's queer community and to provide a safe space for realizations and recreation and to recognize the ongoing struggles and discrimination faced by Burmese queers during the revolution and also to empower and uplift that community through collective experiences. So we have the objectives for that event. The first objective is to build the community because now we have many queers along the borderline areas, but they cannot be connected to each other because of the trust issue and some of the logistic problem and also of the surveillance of the local authorities and cross-border lines authorities. So it's to build the community and to create a safe and inclusive space for assigned queers to connect and support each other. And the second objective is to heal the mental because during the revolutions, many people got mental sickness because of what they suffer. So this is the time to provide access to trauma-informed care and one-on-one counseling sessions in the retreat. And the third objective is the promoting self-care, is to empower participants with self-care and techniques by sharing by the mental practitioners and to cope themselves and to overcome the mental illness. So I would like to show who are the targeted audience for this event. The targeted audience for this event it's distinctive that they are queers. So they can be from any backgrounds, maybe journalists, sometimes maybe human rights defenders, maybe like kind of students and activists. So in the Burmese revolutions, so they are the part of the revolutions. So we really welcome the queers to participate and join in that event. And also for the queers individuals who suffering from the mental illness I mentioned. So after the registrations are open, the selections committee will choose the 15 queers who will take their seats in the retreat. Okay, let's see how the promotion plan could be. We will share the announcements and posters through Rely Event Network. And now we have the local grassroots organizations and also of the other organizations that really focus on humanitarian works and journalism and sometimes on media and sometimes on human right defendings. And we will also share through Telegram channel that is really distinct in Burmese revolutions. Many people have to use the Telegram instead of other social platforms. And the uh, another place that we would like to promote is our airlines. It means that we have so many organizations here, so many people who we know each other very well. So we will share about that, and we will support a door-to-door service, like a door-to-door service to each and everyone. So for the promotion, we will use the demonstrated content explaining how the retreat can be and how the individuals, queer individuals can get the support from that retreat. And we will use the visualized poster to attract the audience and we will use the authentic conversations like, direct chatting and also the group discussions into the channels. Okay, in talking about the event, we really need to talk about the budget. So let's see. We have three tentative venues. They are resorts. The West View Resort that exists and match around province, and the other two are the Namto Patalan waterfall, and the other one is the camping. So the venue rental fee could be 1,000 time per for the room that two people can stay in for a night. Okay, let's see the food budget. It can cost up to 650 time bet for a person per day. So there will be many time delicious delicacies in the table. And the another cost another budget breakdown would be for transportation charges, because in Thailand borderline areas, this is really hard to transport each other, because many Burmese migrants doesn't have the uh, legal documents, so they need to be used the school cars for the transportation. So we need to hire that. So it will cost 400 time but for a person for round trip. And we also need to buy the materials that should be used in sessions of the event. And so we need to hire the consultants for each session that includes in the retreat. So for the music therapy, so we need to hire a consultant that will cost 4,000 time per program. And we also need to hire the mental patrician, and that will cost about 6,000 time per. And we need to hire the yoga trainer that will cost about 6,000 time per program. And we need to hire an artist that will cost about the 4,000 time per program. So we need to think about the funding resources before the event. So the funding resources could be the participant fee and the sponsorships, donor funds, and government grants and local contributions. But I think that the donor funds could be more workable in this time, because other things have many challenges, and we can see in the proposal. Okay, let's talk about risks. We really need to focus on this. The first risk is the legal risk, because many migrants don't have the legal documents, because we need to cross the border from the waterways. So the participants can be arrested and deported back to Myanmar if the Thai local authority seek and inspect it. And also there would be indefensive legal threats, and also the rates of anti-immigrations. So for that, we really need to uh, tell the participants to have the police cat to prevent arrest and method, and the participants should seek the legal support from UNHCR or local organizations, and the retreat venue should be remote and it really need to be away from the method, and registration should be kept confidential. Since all of them are the participants of the revolution, so there could be the political tracking because of the cross-border line surveillance and threats by authority from both countries, because Thai military is really familiar with the Myanmar military. So for these threats, I think we can manage like the retreat location should avoid the major time checkpoints. The participants should use nicknames for registrations and violent retreat and method. The third risk that could be the event cancellation risk. So because of the controlling intervention by the authorities during the retreat, during the event, and the weather condition that we cannot control, and the technical problems that sometimes can happen. For this, we can do the event announcement should be limited to a trusted network that we talk about, and the pre-screen participants that we all know each other. And the activity should have both indoor and outdoor options for flexibility in under the bad weather conditions. And the tag team should test AV equipment like connections, because project are left out, etc. before the event. Another risks that we can have is the participation risks that can be within the retreat, the gender-based harassments and the health conditions that we can foresee. So for those kind of threat, I think it would be better if we can conduct a stochastic orientation to promote respect for gender boundaries and identities, and to collect information of participant allergies with food, dietary restrictions, and mental health conditions, and to prepare emergency medical kits before the retreat. Let's talk about the team that will organize the event. So first of all, we have management team. So there will be executive director, research director, and admin logistics. And the second team will be the program team, who are the managers, M&E officer for the reporting, CNA officer for the conducting, the communicating with people and participants, and the finance officer who will try to figure out the financial things through the events. And the other team is the supporting. So for all projects, smoothly flowing, so the project assistant, program assistant, and finance assistant will be there. So there will also be the people who we hire, who are the music therapist, MHPS expert, yoga master, art therapist, and set development coach. Okay, let's talk about the timeline. So the timeline or the agenda could be day one evening they will be arriving to their destination. So I choose the Wisdom Fee Resort from the tentative news. So they will arrive to that in the evening. So in that day one evening too, there will be the orientation sessions for all of them, conducting the Sogi sessions and also explaining about the how the rules and regulations are there. In that late evening, there will be a welcome dinner for all of the queers who participate in the event. And tomorrow morning, on day two morning, there will be yoga and mindful training for all queers who can relax and recreate for themselves to reflect themselves. In day two afternoon, there will be trauma informed workshop. That in that sessions, the queers will deeply discuss about how they have been feeling through the revolution time. After that, they really need to recreate. So there will be a music therapy sessions for all of them. Okay, let's move on to day three. On day three, there will be art therapy session. So each and everyone can focus on drawing using acrylic paints. On day three afternoon, there will be another focus group discussions. That is these discussions to come up with the solutions to face and to cope the problems that they are facing right now. And in that late day, there will be a journaling and reflection sessions. That's the really useful method for the mental illness, and also they need to reflect them, say how they feel better and they feel relaxing during the retreat. Okay, day four is the exactly the departure, so they need to return back to Mesot. Okay, this is the event tentative agenda and the timeline of the retreat. So let's go move on to the. Let's imagine that we have finished the event. Okay, let's talk about the what could be right and what could be wrong and what could be improved based on the past experiences. Okay, what went right? We could have the smooth booking process because this is really easy here because we have many experiences in organizing those kind of events. And if we use the school office informing that we will use their transportations, and this could be a successful transportations for the retreat, without regarding the time checkpoints. And this resort, the chosen Wisdom Fee Resorts could be the best venue for all people because it had so many good things inside. And we can have the effective event management because we have done so far a lot. So I think this could be another successful story for us. And we may have the positive feedback because this is really good for the participants too. But I think there might be some areas to improve. According to my experience, some participants live too far from Mesa, so I think there might be some uh, things to improve in pickup time. And okay, this is really distinctive because we were not born in Thailand, so we cannot speak Thai. So participant can speak Thai too. So there might be some language barriers in connecting with the hotel owners and staff and other people. But I think we can do something better. And the last thing that I can consider is the dietary preferences because the hotel will definitely offer the Thai food, but I think many Burmese Queer wouldn't like to eat Thai food all day. So, but I think we can suggest though, so we can make it, so we can overcome those areas to improve. For picking up, we can hire big things. For language barrier, we can hire a translator. And for dietary preferences, we can adjust the food menu with the hotel. So this will go well too. Okay. It means Jesu Demare for watching this video. See you.